Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve. Wait until you see what's going on with Starbucks. The woke left is having an absolute meltdown over the power and influence of the so-called far right. But the joke's on them. Things are even worse than the woke left could have imagined. The Starbucks United Union has come out accusing Starbucks corporate of allegedly prohibiting their stores from decorating for Pride Month. Starbucks workers are alleging that corporate has indeed prohibited dozens of stores from publicly displaying Pride merch and other Pride-affiliated symbols and paraphernalia. CNBC is reporting that Starbucks Workers United said baristas in at least 22 states have reported instances where district and store managers have told them they cannot decorate for Pride Month. Or in more extreme examples, there are reports of store representatives having actually taken down Pride flags from their stores. For example, in Oklahoma, workers were allegedly informed that Pride decor was considered unsafe due to recent attacks on Target stores. Additionally, employees at a store in Maryland were reportedly told that some customers felt excluded by Pride decorations. Various posts on Reddit without specific locations indicated also hinted at similar experiences where workers were allegedly informed about customer complaints regarding the exclusionary nature of Pride decor. Now, in fairness, Starbucks headquarters released a statement denying that they were prohibiting stores from decorating for Pride Month, that such decisions were made at local store levels. But as you can imagine, that denial was too little too late when it came to the predictable woke wrath that arises in response to such supposed acts of sacrilege. The ultra-left New Republic called it a, quote, stunning cave to far-right anti-LGBTQ fury. That's right, Starbucks is now, according to the excommunicatio powers of the woke left, Starbucks is now far-right. I mean, you heard it yourself. Starbucks is now caving to the anti-LGBTQ far-right. I mean, who needs the far-right when you got Starbucks? I mean, what's next? Is Trump now going to appear at a local Starbucks and buy everyone free Frappuccino? What's this world come to? They went on to say, quote, Starbucks has prematurely caved to anticipated anger. In doing so, the company has given so much more power to the far right. And then a leftist tweeted out, Starbucks, who do you think buys $5 coffee? Knuckle draggers binging on cheap or free coffee, or people who support equality? Between this and your union busting, good luck with your customer base. You don't deserve us. That's right. You don't deserve a bunch of virtue-signaling narcissists as your customer base. I mean, good luck with those knuckle-dragging Neanderthals. But alas, unfortunately for these self-absorbed leftists, it took one of these basket of deplorables to point out the obvious. A fellow by the name of Frankie Newton said it well, quote, sorry, you can't blame conservatives for this one. Starbucks customers are overwhelmingly liberal. They're the ones who got so fed up with the sex cult stuff that they removed it all. Nothing to do with folks on the right who don't even go there. And that, my friends, is what you call bullseye. That tweet nailed it. What we have here with these allegations, regardless of how accurate they actually turn out to be, what we have is evidence that there are many on the left who are experiencing what we might call woke fatigue, perhaps even better, woke aversion. And that, I believe, is what's really going on here. You're going to absolutely love this. But first, gang, did you know that the latest data from the American Heart Association indicates that adults with fatty liver were 3.5 times more likely to have heart failure than those without? And did you know that the American Liver Foundation estimates as many as 100 million Americans have fatty liver? I mean, that's you and me. We can't save America if we don't take care of ourselves. Our livers are our body's master detoxifier. But after decades of wear and tear, our livers slow down and become sluggish. And this is why so many of us struggle with weight gain and feeling tired all the time. But gang, fortunately, there's a simple, all-natural solution. Liver Health Formula contains 12 powerful botanicals clinically proven to recharge and protect your liver at the cellular level. It helps restore your liver's detoxifying abilities, boosts your energy levels, and works remarkably well to fight that horrible fatty liver. Liver Health Formula is backed by proven science and approved by American doctors. And the best part, gang, every bottle is manufactured right here in the USA. And if you click on that link below right now, you can try Liver Health Formula completely risk-free and receive 5 free gifts when you order today. So don't wait. Click on that link below or go to getliverhelp.com/Turley right now to claim your risk-free supply of Liver Health Formula and all 5 bonus gifts. That's getliverhelp.com/Turley. What's really going on here with Starbucks actually goes way beyond fear over the backlash faced by Bud Light and Target through their respective and highly successful boycotts. Again, as this highly perceptive knuckle dragger pointed out, the patrons at Starbucks are hardly the same as those of Bud Light, or as it turns out, even Target. Kid Rock isn't going to be shooting up a bunch of lattes anytime soon. No, what's going on here is evidence of a backlash against wokeness that's even happening on the political left. Now, this is something we've talked a lot about on this channel, but it bears repeating because it's precisely why, in the end, the woke left will ultimately lose. Regardless of how much power they have now, they are destined for the ash heap of history. And that's because, as you can see, wokeness ends up alienating the left almost as much as it alienates the right. We actually have data on this compiled by University of London scholar Eric Kaufman, where he draws from a number of surveys that all show the same thing. Woke issues split the left and unite the right. Going woke isn't simply a matter of alienating your far-right customers. As Starbucks and Target and Disney and Netflix are all proving, going woke alienates many of your liberal customers as well. Kaufman found that when you ask particularly Democrats if they support some woke agenda, right? Do you support CRT taught in schools? Do you support transgender athletes competing in women's sports? The answer is generally split down the middle. About 50% say yes, but the other 50% say no. So you think of people like Bill Maher or Piers Morgan, right? What do they say? Well, they want nothing to do with this woke nonsense. So woke issues split the left. But then when you ask Republicans the same questions, do you support such and such woke issue or agenda? What's their answer? Well, I just asked Kid Rock, right? It's a resounding, unanimous, hell no. We want nothing to do with this. So what wokeness is doing is it's splitting the left as it's uniting the right. In other words, the right is far more likely to boycott against wokeness than the left is to boycott for it. And that's exactly what the secret sauce is to the eventual destruction of all things woke, especially in corporate America. Those who want to boycott a woke product are far stronger than those who would want to support it through a boycott, through intentionally buying the product as a sign of support for its values. Starbucks headquarters is apparently admitting that they see that calculus, and they're doing what they can to try to mitigate against the inevitable backlash that's coming from even those on the political left. People have had it with the woke cult. Both the right and the left are uniting to destroy it, which means that the days of the woke left are indeed eventually and inevitably coming to an end. Hey gang, I know what it's like to feel alone out there in these turbulent times, but I broke free. If you too have been looking for a community with like-minded patriots who are serious about resisting globalism, building a parallel economy, and having intelligent and deep fellowship on a regular basis, then you've come to the right place. In my Courageous Patriot Insiders community, we're building a close-knit movement of, by, and for patriots who are breaking free from the outrage and despair cycles of the mainstream media and taking on the fight against globalism. Every week, I deep dive into the content I can't share on big tech and give you the cliff notes on the truth of how patriots just like you are building up their communities, starting patriot businesses, and fighting the woke in both public and private. all with a few history and political lessons from yours truly, of course. If you want to stop feeling alone as a patriot and stand together with this fast-growing community, be sure to click on the link in the description below. Don't wait. Join me and my Patriot Coalition today, and let's get fighting.